Entrepreneur, this is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled 5 Things You May Not Necessarily Know About Marketing on Social Media Platforms. But ladies and gentlemen, these 5 things can and will help make you more successful. Entrepreneur, this video is going to focus on 5 incredibly simple things that you definitely need to know about actively marketing on social media platforms, because at the end of the day, they're going to help you be more successful. Now, here's the thing you have to realize, ladies and gentlemen. Regardless of your customers or clients' income and or financial status, as long as they have a valid internet connection anywhere on the planet, they can get direct access to the various social media platforms. Now stop and think about how huge that is for just a moment. And by and large, when I say social media, ladies and gentlemen, there's a gazillion of them, but we're primarily talking about the big 3, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest, on and on and on. But by and large, the big 3, and what you have to realize is social media is not about social status. You don't have to be in Mark Zuckerberg's income and or zip code in order to participate. Well, that's something to think about. So these 5 things that you may not necessarily know about actively marketing on the social media platforms, but once you discover them, ladies and gentlemen, they can and will help make you more successful. For example, do you realize 85% of your potential customers or clients expect, entrepreneur, for you and I to be active on at least a couple of the social media platforms? Stop and think about that. They expect it. Here's the next thing. A staggering 72% of the consumers polled said, guess what? They trust real online reviews, the real ones, as much as they do personal recommendations. So in other words, what you and I say online and what everybody else says online, 72% of the consumers polled said they accept that as much as they would somebody personally telling them the same thing. This is huge. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the other thing, in case you don't realize it. Social media can become a very powerful and proactive customer service tool if you'll allow it to be. And number 4, social media marketing can lead, believe it or not, to a higher lead to close ratio. In other words, the situations, relationships you build on social media can and will lead to more business. That's powerful. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, 70% of the consumers said that they're more likely to use a local business provided they can find information about you and I on social media. Entrepreneur, I hope you can see how huge this is and why and how you and I need to be very aware of these social media platforms and stop ignoring them. Now, with that said, for those of you who want to discover, how you can add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line, do so in the next 90 days or less without having to add any new customers or clients, then ladies and gentlemen, what you need to do is grab your free 9-page special report. Just head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales, because that's where you can get it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who enjoyed this particular video and you're seriously looking how and what is the next step and how you can get to the next level, then you're highly encouraged to grab. You are free to unsubscribe anytime you wish, but it is chock full of step-by-step money-making ideas, low cost, some paid, but it will show you how and what you need to do to go to the next level. So for those of you who are serious, you're highly encouraged to grab it. With that said, this is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you again next time on the Marketing Minute.